Have you ever wondered why love is both the most beautiful and the most perplexing thing in life? Why do some relationships endure forever, while others fall apart despite every effort? Welcome to Stoic Love Wisdom. Here, every story and every lesson about love will help you find the answers. Today, we'll explore a fresh perspective on the reverse psychology and 13 lessons on how to use choices to your advantage. These aren't just empty words, but real-life experiences and profound insights that will change the way you perceive love. Stay with me, because the most surprising and fascinating things are still ahead. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax your mind. Let the reflections in this video help you feel more deeply and savor each meaningful moment. Are you ready for this journey? Let's dive in. Love is a colorful journey, where every choice we make can lead to eternal happiness or unforgettable lessons. Yet, amidst the whirlwind of emotions, not everyone knows how to make the right decisions to nurture a lasting relationship. Have you ever asked yourself, am I choosing to love, or am I just chasing a perfect image? In the 13 lessons below, we'll explore how to use choices to build truly meaningful and happy love. 1. Love is not always the perfect choice. In life, we're often taught that love is a perfect union between two people. The image of an ideal relationship, where both have successful careers, captivating appearances, and harmonious personalities, is something many aspire to. However, reality doesn't always align with this vision. True love is not about perfection but about the union of two individuals with unique strengths and weaknesses, forming a relationship full of challenges and growth. One reason people search for the perfect partner is that they expect love to bring perfection, free of conflicts or difficulties. However, no relationship is devoid of problems, and it's these challenges that help love mature. We must learn to love not only the good qualities but also accept and embrace our partner's flaws. When you seek perfection, you might overlook those who truly suit you. Sometimes, a person may not meet all your ideal criteria but makes you feel happy, secure, and loved. Perfection is not the sole determinant of love. Understanding, sharing, and mutual respect are what truly matter. Remember, no one is perfect, not even you. We all have shortcomings, bad habits, and weaknesses. What's important is the ability to accept these things and build a relationship where both parties feel respected and loved. Love is not about a perfect choice but about acceptance, learning, and growing together. Ultimately, let go of the expectation of a perfect love and focus instead on finding someone you can overcome challenges with and build a meaningful life. True love stems from sincerity, patience, and empathy, qualities that cannot be measured by perfect standards. 2. Limit your choices to save time. In an increasingly connected world full of choices, making decisions, especially in love, can become incredibly challenging and complex. When you have too many options, from potential relationships to ideal standards you set, it's easy to feel distracted and lose direction. Limiting your choices is an effective way to avoid wasting time on unworthy relationships and focus on what truly matters. One reason we struggle with making choices is the overwhelming number of options available. We can easily connect with hundreds or even thousands of people through dating apps, social media, or daily interactions. However, this abundance can make us feel overwhelmed and unable to make a clear decision. Moreover, too many choices may lead to impatience and constant doubt about our decisions. To avoid this cycle, it's essential to clearly define the criteria and values you're looking for in a relationship. These criteria don't need to be perfect or ideal but should include the key factors that make you feel content and happy with your partner. Once you have a list of basic requirements, it becomes easier to identify which relationships are right for you and which people don't truly add value to your life. Limiting choices also helps you avoid wasting time on unclear or fruitless relationships. If you keep getting caught up in relationships without potential for the long term, you'll miss the opportunity to develop truly valuable ones. Additionally, this can lead to feelings of exhaustion and dissatisfaction. Limiting choices means learning to accept what you have and focusing on building a strong relationship with someone compatible, rather than always seeking something better. Love isn't a race to find the perfect person but a journey to share with someone who can walk through life's challenges and hardships with you. Finally, when you limit your choices in love, you'll have more time to focus on yourself and grow your relationship. Learn to be decisive and steadfast with your choices instead of letting indecision and an abundance of options dominate your love life. What do you think about this lesson? Have you ever applied something similar in your life? Share your thoughts or stories in the comments. I'll read and respond quickly. Thank you for your attention. Let's continue together. 3. Set goals for the relationship. In love, as in every other area of life, having clear goals is essential to building a lasting and happy relationship. A relationship without direction or clear goals can easily become lost and unstable. Setting goals for the relationship helps you and your partner share a common path, guiding both toward a hopeful and meaningful future. When starting a relationship, ask yourself, what do I want from this relationship? The answer could be long-term love, a companion to share joy, or even a journey of mutual learning. Whatever it is, defining your goals helps you better understand yourself and the relationship. It also helps you avoid getting caught up in short-term relationships or ones that don't add long-term value to your life. Relationship goals don't have to be grand, like marriage or having children. They can be smaller, meaningful goals, such as building a strong emotional foundation, improving communication, or supporting each other in work and life. These goals make you feel secure and happy in the relationship, as you know you're investing in something valuable rather than fleeting emotions. Additionally, relationship goals need to be flexible. You can't fully predict the future, and all relationships evolve over time. However, a shared goal creates a stronger bond, making it easier to overcome difficulties and challenges. The key is to maintain open communication and share each other's goals, adjusting and growing together as needed. One important goal often overlooked is personal growth. Each person in the relationship needs space to grow individually, pursue their passions, and achieve their dreams. A healthy relationship allows both individuals to develop personally while maintaining a strong connection and supporting each other in their shared journey. Ultimately, setting goals for your relationship not only provides direction but also creates motivation for both partners to strive and grow together. Remember, love is a long process, and understanding your goals in the relationship will help you build a lasting love that brings happiness to both. If you're still watching this video, don't hesitate to comment, continue, to let me know. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I look forward to hearing your opinions. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more meaningful videos. Let's continue together. 4. Accept risks and open up. In love, one of the hardest challenges we face is accepting risks. Love is a journey full of challenges, and every relationship carries certain risks, from being hurt, betrayed, to failing to build a shared future. However, if you don't dare to accept risks and open your heart to love, you'll never have the chance to enjoy the wonderful experiences love brings. Accepting risks in love doesn't mean recklessly exposing your emotions. It requires conscious and thoughtful vulnerability. Opening up may make you feel exposed, but it also creates opportunities for deep connections, allowing you to love and be loved sincerely. You cannot experience the highs of love if you constantly build emotional walls around yourself. However, opening up doesn't mean ignoring safety factors in a relationship. Sometimes, true love demands the courage to trust someone else, even though you cannot predict the outcome. Every time you love, you risk being hurt, but it's also an opportunity to learn and grow. Risk is an inherent part of love, and only by accepting it can you fully experience love. It's important to balance opening up with protecting yourself. Ensure you don't open your heart to unworthy people or those who fail to offer respect and genuine affection. Accepting risks also means recognizing your self-worth and not fearing the loss of relationships that don't serve you. You can love wholeheartedly, but you must also know when to set boundaries and maintain self-respect. Remember, love isn't always perfect. Every relationship faces challenges and difficulties, but if you're unwilling to accept risks and open up, you'll miss out on opportunities to experience genuine emotions, understanding, and connection. Accepting risks in love is an essential part of the journey to happiness and growth. Ultimately, opening up and accepting risks isn't just a choice, it's the courage needed to love and live a meaningful life. True love comes when you dare to trust others and allow yourself to experience the deepest emotions love has to offer. 5. Don't focus too much on perfection. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the image of an ideal love where everything has to be perfect. The person you love must be beautiful, intelligent, wealthy, and lead a flawless lifestyle. Even romantic movies and fairy tales often depict love as a journey without challenges, where everything always goes smoothly. However, if you focus too much on these standards of perfection, you might miss out on real opportunities for love. True love isn't about perfection, it's about sincerity and deep emotions between two people. No one is perfect, and no one can meet all the criteria we set for a relationship. In reality, we all have flaws, bad habits, and weaknesses. The important thing is whether you can accept and love those imperfections, or whether you are only seeking perfection and never feeling satisfied. When you seek a perfect partner, you might overlook other essential qualities they bring to you. Things like care, sincerity, respect, and the ability to share emotions may not be immediately noticeable, but they are the solid foundation for building a long-lasting and happy relationship. Don't forget that true love stems from emotional connection, not superficial standards. The person you love may not be the most attractive in everyone's eyes, but they make you feel safe, genuinely cared for, and able to share everything in life. Perfection in love doesn't lie in appearance or achievements but in the ability to understand and support each other in every situation. When you stop searching for perfection and instead seek sincerity, you'll find it easier to see that your partner's flaws are not a weakness but rather the things that make your relationship deeper and more meaningful. A relationship doesn't need to be perfect, but if it is full of understanding and sharing, it will be strong and worth cherishing. Ultimately, remember that perfection doesn't exist in love, but sincerity and mutual respect create a wonderful relationship. Learn to love what you have instead of always searching for an unattainable perfect ideal. 6. Don't compare your partner to others. One of the easiest traps to fall into in love is comparing your partner to others, whether it's an ex, friends, or ideal figures from movies or social media. However, comparisons in love are not only a bad habit but can also seriously harm your relationship. When you compare your partner to others, you'll always find differences, often focusing on the shortcomings you dislike. You might compare them in terms of appearance, career, behavior, or specific actions in certain situations. However, each person is unique, with their own characteristics and way of life. Every relationship has its own value and cannot be compared to any other. Comparison only creates a sense of lack and dissatisfaction. When you constantly expect your partner to resemble someone else or meet the standards you imagine, you're overlooking their uniqueness and the value they bring to your life. Each person has their own story and distinctive qualities that shape your relationship. By comparing them to others, you're diminishing their worth and the unique contributions they make. Furthermore, comparing your partner to others can hurt their feelings and make them feel unappreciated. If they sense that you're not satisfied with what they do, they might become discouraged and lose motivation to continue striving in the relationship. Respect and love are the foundation of a relationship. When you compare, you undermine that respect. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and the key to love is accepting your partner as they are instead of trying to mold them into an ideal image. A lasting relationship is built on understanding, acceptance, and genuine affection. You can't truly love someone if you're always wishing they were someone else. Finally, remember that love isn't about comparison but about connection between two individuals with shared similarities and differences. Learn to appreciate what your partner brings to the table and don't let external comparisons ruin your love. Instead of comparing, focus on building a beautiful and happy relationship together. 7. Make decisions based on true emotions. When faced with decisions in love, many people struggle to choose, especially when logic and emotions conflict. Sometimes, we feel compelled to make choices based on what is right, according to society, family, or friends, rather than listening to and trusting our true emotions. However, in love, making decisions based on genuine feelings is crucial to building a truly happy and lasting relationship. True emotions are the foundation of every correct decision in love. When you feel love for someone, it's a genuine feeling that comes from your heart, not from external expectations. If you constantly worry about what others think or compare your relationship to others, you won't be able to fully enjoy and experience love. Only by listening to your own emotions can you make decisions that truly reflect your needs and desires in the relationship. One common mistake is focusing too much on logic and rational explanations for love. For example, you might feel that a relationship doesn't align with your ideals or future plans, but if your emotions tell you that you love the person and want to be with them, that is the true feeling you need to follow. Don't let logic take full control, as emotions can often reveal things that logic cannot explain. Additionally, respecting your true emotions means confronting fears and uncertainties in love. Sometimes, you may feel doubt, fear of getting hurt, or anxiety about the future. However, these are inevitable parts of the journey of love. When you make decisions based on genuine emotions, you accept not only the positive feelings but also the challenges and difficulties. Deciding based on emotions also allows you to live authentically, not just according to others' expectations. When you trust your emotions, you will feel freer and happier in the relationship because you don't need to change yourself or hide your true feelings to please someone else. Ultimately, always remember that love is not a calculation or a formula to follow, but an emotional journey. Learn to trust your feelings, as they are the key to building a sincere and lasting relationship. 8. Don't be afraid to choose independence. In love, we sometimes feel the need to follow the expectations of family, friends, or society about our relationship. This can create an invisible pressure that prevents you from making decisions based on your true desires and emotions. However, don't be afraid to choose independence in love, as it is the way to truly live authentically and create meaningful, lasting relationships. We are often influenced by others' opinions about what a perfect relationship looks like. Family might want you to marry someone with a good background, friends might suggest you choose someone they think is best for you, while society defines love according to a certain mold. However, every person is unique, and no formula applies to all relationships. Therefore, choosing your own path is essential. When you dare to choose independence, you are making decisions based on what truly suits you, rather than simply following what others want. You will find the person you truly love, not because they meet external standards, but because they make you feel happy, respected, and understood. Your relationship should be built on genuine feelings, not on the desires or expectations of others. Choosing independence in love also means being ready to face challenges and difficulties. When you go against societal norms or others' expectations, you may face criticism, but this is your choice. You have the right to take charge of your life and relationships, and no one can determine your happiness but you. What's important is always listening to yourself and trusting your own ability to evaluate and feel. When you stand up and follow your own path, you will feel free and satisfied with your decisions. You can love fully without worrying about external judgments. Finally, remember that love is not about chasing a predetermined model. Every love story is unique, with no fixed rules. Don't be afraid to walk your own path, because only when you live authentically can you find a truly meaningful and lasting love. 9. Learn to forgive. In every relationship, especially in love, forgiveness plays a crucial role. No one is perfect, and in love, there will be times when you or your partner hurt each other, whether intentionally or unintentionally. However, learning to forgive is the key to maintaining the relationship and sustaining lasting love. Forgiveness is not only an act of kindness but also a way to release negative emotions and build a healthier relationship. When you are hurt in love, your initial reaction may be anger, pain, or a sense of betrayal. These are completely natural emotions, and no one can expect you to forget immediately. However, forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened or accepting wrongful actions. Forgiveness is the act of releasing yourself from negative emotions like anger and resentment, helping you avoid being trapped in the past. When you forgive, you allow yourself to heal. Negative emotions can deeply affect your mood and happiness, making you feel drained and unable to continue loving fully. Forgiveness helps you let go, open your heart, and rebuild trust. This also means you can find peace within the relationship. An important aspect of forgiveness is understanding that humans are prone to making mistakes. Everyone has flaws, and in love, it is essential for both partners to learn and grow from those mistakes. Forgiveness does not mean accepting every wrongful action but is a choice to keep the relationship alive and thriving. Without forgiveness, you cannot rebuild trust, and the relationship may become cold and disconnected. However, forgiveness does not mean allowing the other person to continue hurting you. Forgiveness does not equate to accepting repeated mistakes. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself, but it also requires change and commitment from both sides to avoid repeating the issues that caused harm. Together, you must learn from mistakes and work toward strengthening the relationship. Finally, remember that forgiveness is a journey, not a simple decision. Each time you choose to forgive, you are building a stronger and more mature relationship. Forgiveness not only eases the pain but also deepens your love, as it is built on understanding, acceptance, and mutual growth. 10. Make time for yourself. In love, it's easy to forget that making time for yourself is an essential part of maintaining a healthy and happy relationship. While caring for and loving your partner is important, if you don't dedicate time to yourself, you may easily feel drained, lose your sense of freedom, and miss out on joy in the relationship. Moreover, if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to love someone else fully. Making time for yourself does not mean abandoning your partner or neglecting them. In fact, self-care is a necessary act to maintain mental and physical health, allowing you to love and care for your partner in the best way possible. You can spend time on personal hobbies, meet friends, or do things that make you feel happy and relaxed. These activities help you maintain balance in your life and prevent you from being consumed by a relationship that makes you lose your identity. When you dedicate time to yourself, you also have the opportunity to reflect, understand yourself better, and identify what is important to you in life and in your relationship. You won't depend on others to feel happy but instead create a source of positive energy for yourself. This helps you feel more confident, not only in love but in all areas of life. Additionally, time for yourself helps maintain independence in the relationship. While love is a bond between two people, each individual still needs personal space to grow and maintain autonomy. When you are overly dependent on your partner, you may feel controlled and lose your freedom. Maintaining independence allows both of you to develop individually without feeling confined or restricted. Making time for yourself also makes the relationship more sustainable. When each person in the relationship has their own space and time to pursue their interests, they feel more satisfied and fulfilled. This creates a balance in the relationship, where both partners feel comfortable and happy together but also know how to nurture themselves and their own passions. Ultimately, happiness in love starts with your own happiness. Remember, when you take time for yourself, you are not only caring for yourself but also strengthening the relationship, as you bring the best version of yourself to your partner. 11. Focus on the present relationship. One of the key factors in building a strong and lasting relationship is the ability to focus on the present relationship. In today's world, filled with distractions and information overload, it's easy to overthink the past or worry about the future. However, to maintain a stable and fulfilling relationship, you need to learn to live in the present and dedicate your time and energy to your partner. Sometimes, we get caught up in thoughts about past relationships or what might happen in the future. This can distract you and prevent you from enjoying the precious moments in your current relationship. The past is unchangeable, and the future cannot be accurately predicted. Therefore, focusing on what is happening in the present helps you develop your relationship more naturally and wholeheartedly. When you concentrate on your current relationship, you will notice the good and interesting things your partner brings. You'll have the opportunity to understand them better, their emotions, needs, and expectations in the relationship. Sometimes, we focus too much on our partner's flaws or unresolved issues, forgetting their strengths, admirable qualities, and the love they show. Focusing on the present helps you appreciate the small moments and build a solid foundation for the relationship. Additionally, when you focus solely on the present relationship, you avoid comparing your partner to past relationships or idealized figures. Every relationship is unique, and bringing past experiences into comparison only diminishes the value of your current relationship. Learn to love and accept your partner for who they are instead of setting unrealistic expectations. Focusing on the present also helps you address issues directly and effectively. If there are conflicts or disagreements in the relationship, instead of dwelling on the past or fearing what might come, you can tackle the problem in the moment with mutual respect and understanding. Resolving issues promptly prevents the accumulation of negative emotions and keeps the relationship healthy and connected. Happiness in love can only be found in the present. Don't let worries about the past or future make you miss out on meaningful moments with your partner. Live fully in every moment together, cherish your love, and build a brighter future through today's actions and care. 12. Know when to let go. In love, sometimes the most important thing is not holding on to a relationship at all costs but knowing when to let go. While love can bring incredible moments, not all relationships can or should last forever. Sometimes, ending a relationship is the best choice for both parties, and recognizing that moment is crucial. One of the signs that it's time to let go is when the relationship no longer brings happiness or growth to either person. Love isn't always easy, but if you feel exhausted, disconnected, or unable to resolve conflicts, it's time to seriously consider the future of the relationship. If you realize that you and your partner are no longer heading in the same direction, or the relationship fails to provide the joy, respect, and support you need, it may be time to move on. Another reason to know when to let go is when one or both of you repeatedly show disrespect or cause harm. Logic and emotions may lead you to overlook hurtful actions or words, but if these behaviors persist without change, you need to protect yourself. No one deserves to endure abuse, disrespect, or neglect in a relationship. Remember, you deserve to be loved and respected, and if these qualities are missing, it's a clear sign to walk away. Sometimes, we cling to relationships out of fear of loneliness or the belief that we won't find someone better. However, fear should never be the reason to hold on to an unhealthy relationship. Only by letting go can you open yourself up to better opportunities, both in love and life. Often, the end of a relationship marks the beginning of personal growth and development. Knowing when to let go also reflects self-respect. Sometimes, loving someone means loving yourself enough to recognize when it's time to leave. Letting go is not a failure but a courageous act that allows you to pursue a happier future. Free your heart, so you can embrace new opportunities and love more fully in the future. Finally, don't fear the end. Sometimes, endings are just part of the journey and can open new doors, leading you to a healthier, more fulfilling, and enduring love. 13. Choose happiness, not perfection. In love, we often get caught up in the idea that a relationship must be perfect to bring happiness. However, in reality, happiness is not about perfection but about the ability to find peace and joy in imperfection. Everyone has flaws, and every relationship faces challenges. If you set your standards too high for perfection, you may miss out on real opportunities for love. Sometimes, it is the imperfections that make a relationship special and worth cherishing. One of the biggest mistakes in love is the constant pursuit of a perfect partner. We dream of an ideal relationship with no arguments, no misunderstandings, and everything running smoothly. However, the truth is that no one is perfect, and every relationship requires effort, understanding, and compromise from both sides. When you focus too much on seeking perfection, you might overlook the wonderful things happening in your real relationship. Happiness in love is not a static state but a daily choice. Choosing happiness means choosing to love the person you are with, accepting and caring for them despite their imperfections. Sometimes, happiness comes from sharing simple yet meaningful moments with your partner instead of chasing an unattainable ideal. Every relationship has its ups and downs. There will inevitably be moments of conflict, disappointment, or misunderstanding. However, the ability to overcome difficulties and still choose to love each other and grow together is the key to long-term happiness. Happiness is not about finding the perfect person but about finding someone with whom you can build a future, learn from, and grow alongside. When you choose happiness over perfection, you'll find joy in everyday moments. Sometimes, happiness is as simple as a heartfelt conversation, a warm hug, or spending an ordinary day together. These small moments can create a stronger and more enduring bond than any idealized vision. Ultimately, happiness is not about achieving something perfect but about the daily choice to love, respect, and fully live with the person you're with. Don't let the pursuit of perfection prevent you from finding joy and peace in your relationship. Choose happiness because it is the most important thing in love. Conclusion. Love is a journey filled with challenges. It's not always rosy and perfect like in fairy tales. Every relationship experiences joyful phases, difficult moments, and decisions that must be made. While we cannot control everything in love, we can choose how to face and respond to these challenges. The lessons from making choices in love not only help us view relationships more realistically but also help us grow and learn to love ourselves and others genuinely. Love is not about seeking perfection but about acceptance, forgiveness, and the effort to grow together. It is often the imperfections that make love profound and worth treasuring. On the journey of love, always remember that happiness is not a destination but a daily choice. You may not control every factor, but you always have the power to choose how you love and live fully in your relationship. Choose happiness, choose sincerity, and don't forget to make time for yourself. Only when you truly love yourself and understand your worth can you love completely and sustainably. Therefore, in love, make wise choices so that your relationship is not just a beautiful story but a meaningful journey filled with growth and happiness. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope you found valuable lessons about love and relationships. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. I truly appreciate your support and will continue bringing valuable content in upcoming videos. Stay with me on this journey of exploring love and relationships. See you next time, and may you always be happy.